If you're a trader, one of the things you're going to face in your journey is consistency. Whoever face in your trading journey, you are going to face consistency. It's either you face consistency when you're trying to journal your trades, you no longer journal your trades. You face consistency when it comes to backtesting, you no longer backtest, you no longer stay consistent in following your trading plans and all of that. But then this video is not some kind of emotional video, you understand? This is just reality of trading, and I believe every single trader here can actually relate to it. Now, I've been having issues with consistency. What do I mean? Last week I was supposed to post this video on Saturday, but then due to one reasons or the other, I could not, and most of the times it is not my fault. And this week too, honestly, me keeping this camera here and talking to you guys, I am even forcing myself to do it, because inside me I am very unmotivated to create videos, you understand? I have been creating videos for the past month. I started this channel since January, and I think I am, last time I checked, it was 150 something subscribers, and it's a big growth. To me, it is a big growth. But then I am trying to hit 1K. It is possible. It is very possible. So if you're coming across this channel and you're watching to this point, please do me a favor and subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. But then I have been forcing myself to create videos, you understand? And not just creating videos, journaling. I do journal my trades, you understand? But then let's say I take a trade today and I'm not going to journal the trade till, let's say, weekend. I don't know if you understand. The trade I took last week, I haven't still journaled my trade. But then last week was a winning week. At the time of this recording, the time is 12:36 p.m. on Monday, you understand? And before we dive over to the trade I took this week, my main essence, the whole point I am talking about, or the whole point I am trying to make in this clip, is whether you feel motivated, whether you feel demotivated, you have to stick to the routine. You understand? I still have to post this video. I still have to create this video. I believe I am going to do this thing for the long run. You understand? So every single time, every single video counts. And so applies to every single thing in our day-to-day life and in our trading, because that is how we see results. Consistency beats every single thing on the long run. So without much talk, let's dive into the trades I took for last week. So last week I took just one trade, and that trade was a winning trade. But then the trade was a winning trade on just one of my accounts, not two of my accounts. You know, I have been trading a 10k Propfirm account, two 5k Propfirm accounts, which is 10k account. Now the account I am trading very aggressive, where I'm risking 1%, aiming for basically 3%, because my risk to reward is 1:3. You understand? That trade, that account was a break even. It was a break even. After setting my stop loss and take profits here, I found out that on my 5k account, where I'm trading it very aggressive, my take profit was a little bit down. Now, it was my fault. I totally accept that it was my fault. Why? Because I was trying to, make the numbers a little bit more like a round figure. You understand? Maybe let's say your account was $50 and you need extra $50 to complete it. You understand? To make it more like a $100 account. So I kind of increased my stop loss, my take profit, so that when it hits my take profits, I am going to get a round figure on my account. Now it happened to skipped me. Now I caught this trade on my normal 5k account, where I am trading it normally. And just so you know, guys, I have increased my risk. I increased my risk from 0.25% to 0.5%. I am now risking 0.5% on my other account. And I wouldn't say I am trying to make money. You understand? Whenever you're trading, you shouldn't have this mindset of trying to make money. Why I feel I can increase it is because I have earned it. Believe me, you come to a point where you become very disciplined in your risk. For months now, I have been very disciplined with my risk. My risk has been very consistent. So it's only right if I decide to increase it, you understand. I believe I have earned it, so that's by the way I increase my risk. Now I am basically risking $24 going for 24 around $25 going for nothing less than $75, you understand. Now I could go for $80 because this trade on that account, it was an $80 profit. I'm going to drop the screenshot here so that you feel what I'm talking about. It was an $80 profit. So but then it skipped me and went straight to my break even. You know my rules. Whenever price gets to 1:2, sorry, whenever price gets to 1:2, this is 1:2, I usually move my stop to break even. So on that account, it got to my break even. And funniest part is that when price was kind of reversing, I had in mind to close the trade because price got to 1:3, but it didn't get to my take profit. That was another rule that was broken. But then if I had closed the trade manually, there have been 2 broken rules. Now you have to be very, very aware with yourself, aware of yourself and all of that, you understand. And I think we should all take responsibility when it comes to trading. When you make a mistake, accept to make a mistake and work on correcting it, you understand. Not going back into the market and trying to prove that, okay, I made this mistake and I can correct it now. That is, trying to set yourself in a very emotional state. But then that's by the way. So that's just it for this, guys. Please and please, guys, thank you all for the support, the likes, the comments. For the subscribers I'm yet to have. Peace out and stay blessed.